The biggest mistake job seekers make today, thinking more applications mean more interviews. That approach is broken, and it's exactly why so many people are getting ghosted. But the top candidates, they're doing things differently. In this episode, we're diving deep into why relying on job boards keeps you stuck in a sea of resumes, how to avoid generic applications that fail ATS filters, and why following up strategically makes all the difference. Plus, I'll walk you through my 3-part competitive edge framework, the exact strategy high-performing job seekers are using right now to get interviews faster. And to help you put it all into action, grab my free 25 AI-powered prompts to write a standout resume, cover letter, and LinkedIn profile, plus smart scripts for interviews, salary negotiations, and networking. This free resource is perfect for saving time and getting you real results. Hey, I'm Heather Austin, a university professor turned entrepreneur, and I help job seekers land their dream roles with simple, proven strategies that actually work. Now, I go live on Tuesdays at 1 p.m. Eastern right here on this channel with free job search and career trainings. So make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss a session. Let's jump right in. Let's look at the 3 top ways that candidates are landing interviews while others get ghosted. I want you to think about this, that more applying does not equal more interviews. So when you are relying only on the job boards, you're kind of stuck in that sea of resumes. If you are getting through and you have a generic application, that generic application does not pass the ATS, and it does not impress hiring managers and recruiters. The other thing I want you to keep in mind with this is that if you have no follow-up on any of these positions on your applications, you have no visibility. So I'm going to share with you 3 strategies that you can implement right now to stand out and get hired. So the very first thing is, and by the way, if you guys have been to my trainings before, I like to do frameworks and all blueprints and all sorts of things. This is what I'm calling our competitive edge framework. So there's 3 strategies that I want you to remember. So strategy number 1 is to focus on fewer, higher quality applications. I'm going to show you guys in just a minute a job search tracker that you can kind of keep at the top of your memory, and you can kind of create this on your own. But I want you to think about when we are focusing on fewer, higher quality applications, you're identifying 10 to 20. And you know what? If you have more time and you want to identify 50 companies, that's fine. But I want you to kind of start small so that it's digestible, right? So I want you to identify 10 to 20 target companies. I also want you to customize every piece of your application. So your resume, your cover letter for that company. If you need to make some tweaks to your LinkedIn profile, you can do that, which again, we are diving deep into this next week. And then I want you to have that focus, because with that focus is going to be more intentional networking and better outcomes. Now, the second strategy I want you to think about is build relationships before you even apply. So I've shared tons of graphics about this before, but we do know that 80% of job offers come from networking, not online applications. So we really want you to be reaching out to employees. We want you to be reaching out to alumni. We want you to be reaching out to mutual connections, anyone that you can think of within the company. Now, you also don't have to just do this on LinkedIn. I've shared a resource with you many, many, many times. In fact, I had a client call last week where we dove deep into this resource. It's called hunter.io. Let me know in the chat if you guys have ever used this. It is an amazing tool. It's really easy though. You're going to type in the company's URL, and then you can search any person that it works within that company to get their email address, and then you can send them an email directly. So LinkedIn is great. It's fantastic, but some people don't see their LinkedIn or don't go to LinkedIn enough to see that you've sent a message. So we want to build relationships before we even apply. Now, the other thing I want you to keep in mind here is when you are doing this and you're building those relationships, you're asking for insights, not just a favor, right? You have to remember that those relationships are what leads to referrals. Now, the third part to this strategy is you need to stand out with strategic follow-up. So we know that whenever you follow up after a position, position. It's going to demonstrate your professionalism. It's not desperation. It's showing your interest, your engagement, and it's a professional thing to do. So after applying for any position, what I want you to do is send a short message to the recruiter or the hiring manager. If you can do it both on LinkedIn and you can go to hunter.io and get their email address, I want you to be doing both of those. After your interviews, you're also going to send personalized thank you notes. If you can, reach out to people on the inside and say, hey, I just applied for this position. What are your thoughts about the company? Would you mind providing a referral? Whatever that might be. And then here's a bonus. Use AI to help you draft these messages, but you want to make sure it's personalized. Now, I have lots of free resources and amazing programs and all the things that we have here from our channel and the programs. And I have over hundreds and hundreds of templates to help you guys get to this place so that you know what types of questions you should be asking AI, how you should be drafting your resume, how you should be drafting your cover letter, all that amazing stuff. So my next question for you is, what do you think matters more? A polished resume or strong networking? So type in the chat either resume or networking based on what you think matters more. I'm curious to see what you guys are going to answer to this. So if you're tired of getting ghosted, it's time to stop applying harder and start applying smarter. Focus on fewer, higher quality applications, build relationships before you apply, and always follow up with purpose. And to make it even easier, grab my free 25 AI-powered prompts to help you write stronger applications, prep for interviews, and network like a pro. It's quick to use and packed with strategies to help you stand out in today's job market. The download link is in the description or show notes, so go snag yours now. And remember to like, subscribe, and tap the bell so you don't miss a thing. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and I'll see you in the next episode.